The new hunter is finally here with a crazy cool skin, and it's voting time. Let's begin. Welcome back to another episode, guys. As you guys can probably tell, my voice is a little bit different today because I have hay fever and today I'm suffering quite a lot. So I'm sorry if I sound a little nasal, and it's just going to be how it is today. This week, we're getting the new hunter Peddler available in the store. So she is not an essence character. You'll be able to purchase her the same way you're able to purchase any character in the store with either echoes or clues, I believe, right? But she's also coming along with a special S tier skin that I believe is going to be time limited. Not completely sure on that. I haven't seen any kind of confirmation of that. This S tier skin is called Freedom to Love, and it's an incredibly unique skin. When I saw it the first time, and then when I saw it again with this recent kind of image that they showed us, I was kind of surprised at just how non-IDV like this skin looks. It really looks like more like a Koa essence skin, more like that geisha skin from a long time ago. I'm really looking forward to seeing this one in game, and I might even be purchasing it, although I don't think I have the fragments for it. And there's also an A tier accessory called Dimitri I, or Dimitri First, I think it might be Dimitri First, that is a robot with a broken leg and flowers growing from him, but it's an accessory, so it doesn't really move anywhere. I don't know what the effects are yet. I can imagine they'll kind of reveal them today, tomorrow. The time of recording this video is Monday, so who knows. I'm really excited to see this character added to the game, and they've also made some adjustments to her abilities in the test server. So they've basically kind of nerfed a lot of her abilities, as she was considerably strong, as many people have talked about. Her withered area, the kind of green grassy root thing on the ground, will now last less time. It will only be there for 8 seconds instead of 12 seconds, so that's quite a big nerf. The withered areas near a rocket chair will last 4 seconds less. That's going to be 4 seconds in total, I think, and the stun time will be reduced to 1 second when near the rocket chair. That means that her camping abilities will be kind of nerfed a little bit there. Her metal affinity movement speed is now only 8%. I can't remember what it was originally. Was it 10, 20? I think it was 10. Her knockbacks are now only going to be reduced by 40%. I think it was much higher before, and her extra attack range is now only going to be 1.5 meters instead of whatever it was before. The cooldowns to use her affinities have now been changed to 6 seconds, although I don't know what they were before because I still haven't yet watched any gameplay of her. I've remained very untouched by it, so I can experience her when she releases. They've added an option. They've added this visual effect now where you'll be able to see an outline around any selectable objects within your absorption range. I'm assuming that means kind of any walls that you might be able to put kind of passages through and things like that, cipher machines, things like that. Really, really cool. Vine sound effects have been increased, so you'll be able to hear them a little bit better. The duration of the Vine ability has been shortened, I think, as far as I can tell. The kind of wording here is a little unclear. And the hitbox for hitting survivors with the Vine has also been reduced. And there are some other fixes as well. So yeah, she should be releasing a little less stronger than she was originally in the test server. And as for another thing that we're getting this week, we're getting the Deduction Star voting event. I think a lot of people get excited about this each year. During this event, all characters will be free to play. I can imagine apart from Peddler, but I don't really know. There's going to be a check-in event where if you check in, you'll be able to receive a dynamic portrait, that is a fire investigator dynamic portrait, and a graffiti, although I don't know which one it is. If you complete match missions, you'll be able to get newsletters that essentially are just voting tools, and also rewards including a dynamic portrait that is a meteorologist one, a B tier unlock card, a poster of your choice, probably one of the arts from the Deduction Star skins that we got recently, 5 graffitis, a label, and even more stuff. But yeah, newsletters let you vote for your favorite Deduction Star character. The results will be released on April 29th, so you guys are going to make sure that you get in with that voting really, really quickly. The rules have been changed now. You must be over level 15 if you want to vote. Completing matches and or owning Deduction Star skins will give you newsletters, as they always do, and the survivor who ranked first and second and the hunter who ranked first will get this year's Deduction Star title and an A tier skin. So ooh, very exciting. There's also the Deduction Star Illustrations part of the Deduction Star event. From April 24th to April 28th, by purchasing a Deduction Star skin, you'll be rewarded with extra newsletters and a special reward label, or multiple by the looks of it. There's also a similar one for the best performance. So if you buy a best performance skin, you'll also get best performance letters that are nymph letters, I think they're called. Those players who vote for a character that wins, so you should definitely at least put one vote in for one character that seems to be winning, even if you don't want that one to win, you'll get an exclusive emote for that character and a discount that says, when the move hits them all. I don't know what they meant here at all. Maybe you guys can tell me. There's also going to be a Deduction Limited event. There's going to be a 20% off Echo discount when you buy the 2025 Nymph Award skins, so any of those ones from 2025, a 15% Echo discount when buying 2024 Best Performance skins, and 30% discount when you purchase a 2018 all the way up to 2023 Nymph and Deduction Star skin. It also says enjoy the above discount while stacking the 60% off fashion discount card. Another thing that we're getting technically next Monday, so this is going to be before my next This Week in Identity 5 video, we'll be getting Prospector's Truth and Inference package available, so you can be able to purchase it. That's going to be happening on Monday at 10:30 on April 28th at UTC +8, running all the way to July 2nd. I'm assuming they're going to kind of disappear pretty quickly as they usually do, so make sure you're in there at 10:30 on April 28th UTC +8 to be able to get it. There are going to be 4 different editions: the Collector's Edition, the Premium Edition, the Desktop Collector's Edition, and the Desktop Standard Edition. If you want to see what all of those different things contain, I did talk a little bit about that last week, but IDV Clue on Twitter, or X, has done a really good post collecting all of the things that you'll be able to get in each package, so you can kind of contrast and compare which one you want to buy. So go and give them some love on Twitter, go and follow them, like them, whatever it is that you do on Twitter. I don't really know. Some more things that we're getting this week. We're getting 2 character days. On the 23rd, that is Wednesday, we're getting Painter's character day. It's going to be his 4th one, meaning he's going to be getting a special emote. I'm kind of curious to see what kind of emote they're going to give him, because, you know, maybe they'll give him a painting thing. That would be kind of cool. And on the 25th, that is Friday, we're getting Axe Boy's 6th character day, meaning he's going to be getting a special portrait. As for another reminder for things that we're getting soon, character adjustments are currently in the test server. There are a ton of different characters that are getting adjusted. I said the names for all the characters last week, and it took me at least a couple of seconds just to read them all out. And they've even done some more adjustments on top of that, kind of nerfed some of the changes that they did, buffed some of the changes that they did, and you'll be able to see those on the screen right now. I'm going to go through them, but I'm not going to read them all out because there's too much to read. These changes might arrive this week, they might arrive next week, they might arrive in 3 weeks time, but I don't really know. I can expect within the next couple of weeks we should be getting these things, if not this very patch. If you want to go and check out those adjustments, go and read the screen right there. Let's talk about some future content. Well, on April 30th, we're going to be getting the second part of the voting event. That's going to be the Best Performance event. It's going to be very similar to the kind of Deduction Star bit. So if you do check-ins, you'll be able to get a poster. I can imagine you'll be able to pick a second poster like we did last year, a portrait, a Best Performance graffiti, and even more rewards. If you complete matches and if you own Best Performance skins, you'll be able to get Nymph cards that are just the voting currency, so you can vote, and by doing this you'll be able to get different rewards, including a dynamic portrait, Best Performance emotes, 3 of them, labels, and even more rewards. The rules are going to be the same as the Deduction Star one, so yeah. We also got a better look at the skins coming for Season 37 Essence 1 that are coming next week on April 30th. We know that the S tier skin is for Little Girl. We knew what it looked like in the art. We now know that the skin is called Miss Pomegranate Plate. It's a crazy good looking S tier skin in my opinion. I really like this one. I'm kind of usually fine with Little Girl as a general character, but I think that this skin is really cool. I really look forward to seeing this character being played, and I don't think I'll get it myself. Well, if I get lucky, I'll get it. I'm not going to go and spend money on it, but yeah, it's a really cool skin overall. And in general, the theme of this essence is just fantastic. There's also the A tier skin for Meteorologist called Miss Saucer. This is the skin that I want the most. I've really started to enjoy playing Meteorologist. She's a character that I just have fun playing. It's really nice. The skin is really good. I will be getting this one probably regardless of if I get it in the essence. I do have some A tier unlock cards, and yeah, I really like the mismatched socks she's got, and also the general color theme that she's got going. There's also an A tier Feaster skin called Mr. Coach Rack. Now, when I initially saw this skin, I thought it was much cooler than I really think it is now. I really do like the funny cat head thing that he's got with the floating hat, but I do have one problem with the skin. It's one color, and it's just purple. There's barely anything that is not purple there, and it just feels like there's missing some contrast, you know? It doesn't really pop. It's just a purple mound with a cat head. It has got a lot of detail on it, that's for sure. That's my only complaint. Maybe that's an invalid opinion. If you want to know what the essence theme is, well, you can go and find it on IDV Clue's Twitter, or you can read it on the screen right here. I've taken a picture. Please go and give some love to IDV Clue on Twitter. They do a lot of work for kind of finding different pieces of information. We also got to see a little bit more for Season 37's Logic Path. We know that the 80th skin that we're getting is called Madam Seamstress. We did get to see an initial art of what she looked like, and when I first saw the art, I wasn't too impressed. I kind of thought this was one of her worst A-tier skins. I do think it's much better than I thought it was originally after seeing it in this kind of different perspective. It's still not my favorite, but it's better than it was. Then there's the B-tier accessory for her called Half Finished Companion that has a swirly face with one button and it's a weird doll. It's kind of creepy, but I like it. And of course, there's the portrait and portrait frame themed around the skin. We got a better look at the rank rewards for Season 37. We already knew what they were as they announced them quite a long time ago. We know that the S-tier Explorer accessory is called Coffee Pot. I don't know what the effects are going to be though. And there's also the A-tier Pharaoh Lady accessory called Deck of Cards that has some phantom-y kind of ghosty cards falling out of it. So maybe that's going to be what it looks like. Maybe she's going to have cards on the ground behind her instead of smoke, you know, that she usually does when she turns invisible. And then there's the A-tier Dream Witch accessory that's called Withered Wreath. It's a wreath made of branches and flowers. Oh, and I wanted to give you guys a quick reminder that next week we are also getting the OPH Lily and OPH Joker skins. So if you've been waiting for those skins, or if you forgot those skins were even coming in the first place, that I personally had for a while, well, now you know that it's coming next week, so we can be excited about that one. If you haven't already, make sure you check the video that's on the screen right there because YouTube thinks that you'll like it.